Hey, what's going on guys, it's Chum here and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon X Nuzlocke. As you guys can see, we are back here in Snowbell City. Like I said, I kind of cut out the middleman of me running through the forest and I got us back here straight away. But really quickly before we take off and start taking on the gym in this city, I want to show you guys one quick thing in our team, and that is Raven. Now if you guys look at Raven, you will notice that it is no longer a Gothorita, it is in fact a Gothitelle. And that is because I used my Run Rare Candy that I found a couple episodes ago, or maybe even last episode. I used that Rare Candy to get us at 1 level, which then of course got us the evolution, and then I used a couple of TMs to teach it Thunderbolt and Calm Mind. Either way, without further ado, let's head over to Wolfreak's gym, and hopefully get our 8th gym badge in this episode. So here it is, here we go, the final gym badge before we're ready to take on the Kalos League. I'm very excited, and I hope you guys are as well, because it's going to be a really fun time. Now, I completely forgot how this gym works, but upon seeing that I remember. And I also remember it's not the easiest gym to kind of make your way around. It's a bit puzzly, but I think we should be able to figure out quite easily. So we'll go ahead and battle everyone. I think that's kind of the most important thing to do. They call me the Queen of the Ice Rink. Interesting. Well, I'm about to become the King of the Ice Rink. And that doesn't mean I'm going to marry you. That means I'm going to take your place. So we have a Sneasel here. Not going to be a problem. We are running out with, I believe, Lucario in front. Yeah, of course. We're a fighting steel type. Of course, Lucario is leading in an ice type gym. And I think, you know, just for safety, apparently we're not gonna Mega Evolve. We're gonna Bullet Punch to get the attack boost. And then hopefully next Pokemon, we can actually use Bullet Punch again. We shouldn't need to use Close Combat. I don't want to use it unnecessarily. We're definitely gonna use Close Combat. This thing's a monster. The Mega Evolution and Close Combat. I mean, like what? Closter has Sky High physical defense, so we're definitely not messing around. If we had Aura Sphere, it would have been nice. I know last episode I kind of erased it, and I did it in an instant. Like, I didn't even talk about why I erased it, because in my head I'd already done it before, because last episode, if you guys remember, I think last episode was the bugged episode. I could be forgetting things. Regardless, we are good to go with Close Combat. It does take out the Cloyster, and we defeat the first trainer in the gym, and we become the King of the Ice Rink, because, I mean, why not? Now let's go over, we can't battle this guy just yet, damn it. Let's swap this over. And I think we need to get it to a point where we can access both. Yeah, this should be good. This should be good enough. Then we can go over this guy and battle him and take his button. Freeze right there. I would, but there's no guaranteed freeze move, so how are you gonna make me? A Delibird! Oh, can you guys remember when we killed the Delibird? That was our first encounter on one of the routes. I can't believe we messed that up, man. I was so happy to see a Delibird because it was like, you know, it's Shady Penguin's mascot. And then I went and ruined everything. Either way, I think what we should do is switch out. I don't want to waste Close Combat, and none of my other moves will kill it. And it's a flying type, of course. Hence, Bullet Punch isn't super effective, it's just neutral. We'll go into Raven, and hopefully a T-Bolt will take this thing out. And, I mean, this is Raven's first time hitting the field, so I'm pretty excited. That didn't do too much damage. So we should be good to go. We'll be able to stay and take whatever hit it wants to go for. It's probably just going to go for Present the whole time. But that is alright. It heals us with the second one anyway, so that's perfect. Thank you, Delibird. And then T-Bolt, please, with at least 50%. No, with the one-hit KO. I don't know if Delibird's frail, or if Gothitel's really strong, but I'm impressed. Raven did well. Now we have to switch out. We have to switch out. And I think Nessie is our best bet here. Because we're water typing. This thing being a ground type is not a safe switch in for Lucario. Lucario will get one shot. If Mammoth even thinks about Earthquake, he doesn't have to use the move, he just has to think about it, and Cobalt will go down. So Nessie is here, and we will go for the Surf, I guess. I don't see why not. I mean, we can hit the Hydro Pump. We are going to hit the Hydro Pump because we're talented. It goes for the Earthquake. This will do a ridiculous amount of damage. Look at that. Unboosted, almost a 2 KO on Lapras. Pretty ridiculous given how defensive Lapras is. Either way, we do take down the Mammoth in one Hydro Pump. And like I said, we were going to hit. No questions asked. Nessie gets a level 55. And if you guys don't remember or you missed out on last episode, I did turn off the EXP share. So the Pokemon who get into the battle will get experience. And that's because I'm afraid I'll get a bit too powerful for the Elite Four. And, you know, it won't be fun by the time I get there if I keep the EXP share on. Because I have almost all the 60s. And from memory, the Elite Four is mid-60s. So, of course, like I said, I don't want to make it too easy. Now, I think I might have messed up here. I think I have to switch... Hold on, I think I have to switch this to be middle and this side accessible. So like that, yes, exactly like that. And then I switch this one around so that middle and that's definitely not it. That's definitely, oh, that could be it. Damn it! Why did I swap? Why did I swap? That's definitely not it. Let's see. This could be it. Let's have a look. Let me have a look. That's not it. It definitely was the second one, the one that we skipped instantly, saying that it wasn't it. And double check this one again. That's not it. It's actually quite a confusing puzzle, and I really like that about this gym. This has to be it. There's no other way yet. That's that. So that's it. And then I think we can just go run across this way and set this up here to allow me to go through the middle to get the other side. So this could be it. Is this it? No, that's not it. Try the next one. So what we're trying to do here is trying to make so that we can go through on the left-hand side of the pink one and then access the middle of the blue one. As in the front middle, I guess. Wait, is there even a spot that I can do this? There has to be one, at least. None of them work. Interesting. Okay, well that works. Oh, now I have to rearrange this one to be middle. My bad. My bad. That's definitely not it. We can't even get it. We're trapped in this pink thing right now. That's not it again. This one has to be it. It definitely is. So now we can run through the middle here. And we get onto the yellow plate. Perfect. Okay, now we have to go green side, our only choice. And we battle another girl. I like to cool down I like to cool down and clear my head with a I don't even care, man. I don't know why I tried to read your text. You literally gave me a brain freeze by talking about it, and I'm just going, my brain does not work anymore. Either way, we have a Cryogonal here. Not a problem. We'll Mega Evolve, and we'll can this thing self-destruct? It might be able to, so we're gonna close combat for safety. Because if I bullet punch, if I power up punch and don't kill it, it's probably a really bad time. And I say probably, I mean factually a really bad time. So close combat comes off here. This thing definitely is not gonna live unless it obviously had a focus sash. And I think I addressed this earlier, but I'd love to see a game where every single trainer builds their team with really strong items like focus sashes and choice scarves and stuff. That'd be a really fun game. Again, though, it would be the hardest Nuzlocke of all time. Now, we can probably go for another close combat safely here because we'll definitely kill this thing as long as we hit and close combat is 100% accurate. So we have no troubles there. Well done, Lucario, putting in the finest. Our defense is butterscotch right now. It is literally butter. You can slice through it with a knife. So we need to make sure that we are switching out against whatever is here unless it's a guaranteed one-shot. Look at that. Plus 4 special attack. Did you see that? Unreal. Now this thing is a psychic type, so we can go to Brittany and we can go for a Night Slash, and this should do a good amount. Now I love having Brittany on the team, and I'm glad we have Gothitelle. Gothitelle is a Pokemon that I don't really use too often. In fact, I think I even said it earlier, I never use Gothitelle. But it's cool to have, because I like that's my best thing about Nuzlocke, my favorite thing rather, is that you get to use Pokemon that you wouldn't normally use, which is a fun time. So we'll go for Crunch, just banking on the fact that we're probably not going to get a crit from Night Slash. And it does one shot. So nice work, Brittany. Coming through. I'm loving seeing these new Pokemon on the team. I definitely want to try and use them a lot more. In fact, I was tempted to try and lead with Gothitelle, Raven throughout the gym, but I thought that doesn't make any sense. Why? We have no advantage of Ice types. Apart from the occasional Water Ice type with Thunderbolt. Either way, we'll keep going. We'll press onwards. And I think that we have to go through here and change the yellow one first. So we'll try to do that, and we'll see what we can do. So I have no memory of how these two are meant to set together to allow us to cross. So we'll hopefully figure that out. Not too difficultly. Either we have a Bear Tick here. This thing does not have any moves that can really hurt us too bad. No self-destruct, no ground type moves. So we'll go for the Fight, Mega Evolution, Power Up Punch. It probably won't KO, but it'll guarantee us that the next Pokemon afterwards will get KO'd by another. Will get KO'd by a Power Up Punch. That's a one hit. Is it gonna one? No, it's definitely not gonna one hit. It's very close though. Very close. Hail, not a problem whatsoever. In fact, he basically gave us a free +2 or an extra +1, if that makes sense. Normally we would be +1 with a bit of damage. What's that? 9 damage. We don't care. Go for another Power Punch. Get me +2, and whatever comes in next is guaranteed to die unless it's a Ghost type. Perfect Lucario. I love it. I love using Lucario. It's one of those overrated Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but ever since I first saw it, I loved it. It's such a great Pokemon. Vanilluxe, there's no way in hell you're surviving this. So Power Up Punch once again. I'm considering leaving the gym to go heal up, but I don't want to have to do the puzzle again, which is a pain. So I might just stay in with 2 close combats for the gym leader. We should be fine. We have a team of amazing Pokemon. Although, what do you call it? Brute Root could not come through on this instance because it is an Ice type gym. So we'll pop over the yellow thing because right now it's like inaccessible to almost everything. And I think we'll rock out with this for now. And we will do this. Oh wait, no, that yellow position is perfect. Now, I think that's inaccessible by all of the greens. Yeah, it is. So we can't use that. Definitely not. It's like, there's that one there is literally never to be used. Can't use this because we can't go up the stairs. Please tell me it's this one. It does, in fact, look like this one. So this will take us to the gym leader, which will be awesome. And I'm surprised we managed to do that pretty quickly. The puzzle wasn't too bad. Either way, I'm going to stand here. I'm going to save because you always have to save before you take on a gym leader. But really quickly, before we start taking on the gym leader, I need to go and attend to something very fast. But I'll be right back, literally for you guys, in the blink of an eye. Alright guys, and we're back. Now really quickly before we start taking on the gym, I think I need to heal up a couple of Pokemon, so we'll go do that real quick. I think we'll ether up our Cobalt's close combat, because you never know. We could end up needing more than 2, that we're good with ethers there. Moo Milk will restore up Lapras. We might need it. I can't imagine it'll be necessary, but better to be safe than sorry. And we'll use up our last 2 Super Potions, healing up Brittany and Cobalt. It was a tiny amount of HP, but every hit point matters. Trust me. Either way, let's jump into it, and let's take on Wolfric. I thought I was one step away from it, but I wasn't. There you go, Wolfric. Let's do it. You know what? Ice is both extremely hard and terribly fragile at the same time. You know what that means? Depending on which Pokemon you choose and what moves they use, I could be your most challenging opponent yet. Or I could be a total pushover. But that's alright. That's how it should be. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's get the show on the road. I love that. That sound effect, it's so good. It's just like whoosh as he hits his stomach. Versus Wolfric. I love this man. He has a crazy, crazy facial hair. Either way, a Abomasnow is first up here. Now, I'm not afraid of a Abomasnow in the slightest, so we're going to go for, I think a Swords Dance might be necessary. It might be a good idea. So we'll try it. We'll see how we go. We'll go for a Swords Dance, and we should do well, because actually, you know what? Swords Dance is a waste of a turn. We'll go for Power Up Punch. Because Swords Dance, sure, I can do that, but I think this thing will die to 2 Power Up Punches anyway, and that is our +2 right there, but I don't think it will die to 1 +2 Power Up Punch. I don't think. So Power Punch comes off our first attack. It does a good amount of damage, a ridiculous number. In fact, a +1 Power Punch would have one-shot. Ice Beam is here. That's quad resisted. It shouldn't do too much damage. Wow, we eat that up. We get hurt by hail a little bit, but that's not a big deal. And we go for our second Power Punch. Now, I think this match might just be hit Power Punch to win, unless he has a Frostlass. We'll see what happens. Either way, one thing I want to mention is that I really wish the gym leaders in this games used Mega Evolution. Like, sure, like even Karina didn't use it in the gym battle, and I think it would have made the games a lot more fun if every single gym leader had a Mega, or at least the Elite Four. And Mega Evolution, for being a brand new thing in the game, wasn't put too much throughout the story. It was all up to you to use it, as well as your rival in Lysander. That was it. It wasn't very widely used, and it's not even used period in the Battle Mason, which I think it should be. It'd be really cool to see other people Mega Evolve in the Battle Mason. Either way, Cobalt hits level 59. I think taking the lead in the levels of our team right now, if Brute Root isn't already level 60. And our final Pokemon here is Avalok. Now, this thing has sky-high special defense, but... sky-high physical defense, but I think a close combat can run through it. With +3 right now, we should be good to go. Let's see what happens. It does one-shot. Look at that straight power from Lucario. Literally just run through this gym leader's entire team. Like he said, it was terribly fragile, his ice, because we used super effective moves. It was super simple. Either way, outstanding. I'm as tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. Receive some money. As always, we must be really rich because we didn't spend a lot of money, do we? Impressive. Your Pokemon fought with great courage. I can tell you that you've trained your Pokemon well. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our final gym badge on the layout, meaning we are ready to make our way towards the Elite Four. So we received the Iceberg badge from Wolfric. What you have right there is called the Iceberg badge. As long as you have that, any and all of your Pokemon will surely look up to you and do their absolute best in battle. Let me give you this too. Ice Beam. Now, I don't think we have anyone on our team who wants to learn Ice Beam apart from, Lapras, who already has Ice Beam. But regardless, it's an amazing TM. Actually, Gothitelle might be able to learn Ice Beam. You know what it is? It's Ice Beam. The move has an accuracy of 100%. Not only that, but every once in a while, it will freeze the target it hits too. Trust me, I know all about that. Lapras loves to freeze Pokemon. I hope you've learned a valuable lesson today. Being rigid can make you tough, but it also render you fragile. You're better off being flexible. You know what I mean? Some people are like fluid. Some people are fluid like water and can adapt to their environment without changing what's important on the inside. Not me though. I guess I'm too stubborn. Maybe that's why I love ice types. So that's it, guys. That is the end of our, I guess, Kalos gym trial. We've got all our gyms, all our gym badges, and we're ready to make our way towards the Pokemon League, which to me is beyond exciting. Regardless, we are sliding on through, and I mean, it's going to take a long time apparently. Really cool way to leave the gym though, definitely. I want to see what this guy's going to say now that I have all the gym badges. Congrats on smashing our gym leader to pieces. I knew you could do it, champ. In honor of you and your team, we've carved your names into the frozen statues there. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Now, I think we're pretty close to the end of the episode. We're about, I don't know, something's about to happen. Hold on. We'll talk about that in a second. What's the future champ I know and love? Oh, sorry. There's the future champ I know and love. Looks like you trumped our old gym leader. It's never a bad thing to test the limits of your strength. Am I right or am I right? And since you're such a star, I guess that means you're off to the Pokemon League. I am indeed. Here comes Wolfric, I'm assuming. You know what? You have all the gym badges now, so there's really only one thing left to do. It's time to head off to the Pokemon League. Listen up now. Trust in your Pokemon, and there is no limit to what you can achieve. I had no doubts about that. I can't go up that thing. What am I doing? We're going to go heal up, of course. And like I said, we're a bit beyond halfway through the episode. Probably, maybe we've got like... Maybe let's go for another 10 minutes. And I guess that'll take us to the next route. I think I may or may not have gotten an encounter on the next route already. Because you can access the next route from the other side of the game. But we'll have a look-see and see what happens. Because I hope I didn't, but there's a pretty high chance that I did. So we'll catch something we'll compare later on. But like I said, we will roll over. Actually, you know what? Okay, we'll go see what route number it is. And then we'll check. Or will we? I don't know what we're going to do. I think we'll just run along. So Route 21. We may have accessed Route 21 before. Which is quite saddening. Regardless, I don't know why I'm dodging everyone. But I think, actually, no, I'll battle them first. It'll be a fun time. I want Brittany and Gothitelle to be the stars of the show. I love how Brittany, like, we got two of our female Pokemon as our new additions. Either way, let's let's battle this ace trainer duo. Once you've memorized all the Pokemon moves and abilities, victory just comes naturally. A strong Pokemon and a strong trainer come together to form a strong team. It's that simple. It's true. Once you know a lot about the metagame and what abilities are good, what Pokemon are likely to run when you battle them, it's quite easy to win battles and predict your opponents, and that's kind of the biggest thing in these games. Either way, we are in here with our two beautiful Pokemon. Now, these guys out-level us like there's no tomorrow. Okay, let's double team the Vileplume, and then we'll take out the actually, no, that Vileplume should die to the Gothitelle Psychic, so we'll go for a Night Slash on Wailord. So Brittany goes first. We're still the fastest Pokemon on the field. It doesn't do too much damage. This Psychic should hopefully one-shot. No, it does not. Actually lives on a ridiculous number of HP. Amnesia, not a fun time. But Stun Spore, please don't hit Brittany. That's fine. I didn't want to hit anyone. I think we're pretty slow regardless, but it means Vileplume gets a free move off next turn. We'll go for another one of these, and then we will... we'll go for the Crunch. Maybe we can lower the physical defense and do a little bit more damage on the third Crunch. Okay, do we get the defense drop, please? Please? No. Water Spout. Hang on, this move shouldn't do too much because it's low HP. Okay, I'm glad we went for the attack. Imagine if we ignored it completely and it just destroyed our soul. And that would have been unfortunate. Either way, please don't get fully paralyzed. Raven, thank you, you beautiful being. That's the Vileplume out of here. Now, the Wailord is going to get one more chance to use Water Spout before we even hit it again. I'm very lucky that I attacked it as much as I did, because if it had anywhere near full health, it could have done a lot of damage. Now, T-Bolt should do a good amount, and then, of course, we'll go for one more Crunch. In Crunch, we'll put it very close to death. Dive? What a pro play. What a pro play. Although we're going for the same thing. It shouldn't be able to one-shot anyone with dive. Does it a decent amount. Definitely can't take another one. Brittany is fully paralyzed. Really unfortunate. And we go for the Thunderbolt. This definitely won't kill after the Amnesia, which is really unfortunate. But it will kill one more in one more turn. So we'll go for the Thunderbolt again. And this time we will switch out because we do not want to put our Pokemon too much in danger. And I guess we'll go into Brute Root because if it goes for any type of water type move, it will do nothing. I'm beginning to think though it might be time to put the XP share back on because level 57 is kind of crazy. So it goes underwater again. Really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Either way, we're fully paralyzed. It did not matter. And Brute Root is going to hang out here. I don't think Brute Root's even going to get an attack off because we might outspeed the Wailord. But we'll just hang out. Yeah, there you go. We miss. No point. Go for the dive. That'll hit. Venusaur. It's going to do nothing. And then please, yes, Raven coming through. I love how both times it was underwater. Not Thunderbolt. We managed to be fully paralyzed. Quite interesting. Either way, it's time for us to get a new encounter. Got to tell, though, he gets level 52 first, which is a great time. And like I said, new encounter time, so let's do it. Venusaur even getting another level, so we got our first level 60 Pokemon, which is good. We're getting more and more ready for the Pokemon League. I'm very excited. Special attack and special defense get a nice boost. And that's it. Done for the duo of Alina and Sean. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Now let's switch out what Pokemon's up front. We want to put Venusaur up front so we can put Pokemon to sleep. And then get a new Pokemon catch on Route 21. I'm pretty certain we haven't got one, but like I said, we'll go and double check. And here we have a Ursaring. Interesting. I like what I see. Now, is it strong? Level 50. It should live a Venoshock that when we're not Mega Evolved. We'll see what happens. Please don't die. I know Ursaring isn't fast, so it has to be in some way bulky. That's a perfect amount of HP for me. A little bit more would have been nice, because that way we can go for it again, but it's fine. Once the thing's asleep, it should be an easy catch. So, Sleep Powder, let's go. Did it just use Snore while it was awake? This guy clearly doesn't know how to battle. He clearly does not know how to battle. Either way, Ursaring is here, and we're going to go for the bag. We'll go for the Pokeballs, and we'll go for the Ultra Ball. This should hopefully catch. We'll find out. 1, 2, 3, and done. Awesome. Now, it's so strange. I feel like the third roll, it takes a really long time to like actually happen. Like the first was like jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. It's really weird. Either way, that doesn't matter. We caught Ursaring, and it is the Hibernator Pokemon. With its ability to distinguish any aroma, it unfailingly finds food buried deep underground. Very cool. Interesting note that it has this ridiculous sense of smell. Either way, we're going to call this thing, oh, dude, what's the name of that bear? The one that, like, invades camp sounds. Is it Yogi? Yogi. Let's go. I'm hoping that's how you spell it. We got Yogi Bear coming through. I love it. It's going to be a fun time. Either way, Yogi is in box 1. I don't think there's anywhere else for us to go, but we'll move on. I think this is probably the end of the route, quote-unquote, the route. But let me just run across the other side. And if this opens up, it should be Route 21 as well. No, this is 22. Is there a high level Pokemon on the side of the route though? No, I don't think there is. Maybe I was wrong before. Maybe there are separate routes completely. So Ursaring should by no means be a duplicate or an extra encounter. Regardless, we're here. This gate is the entrance to Victory Road. Only Pokemon trainers who've collected all 8 badges may pass. Your total number of badges is 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, you have all 8 of them. Well then, allow me to test your abilities. Oh, I'm not ready, man! I have 2 paralyzed Pokemon. But whatever, Carbink, let's go. We're going with the Brute Root Mega Pedal Dance. We're doing that. We're doing that. It's gonna do... Actually, you know what? We shouldn't do that. We'll go for the Brute Root Mega Venoshock because I don't want to lock myself into Pedal Dance and have something even scarier than Carbink. Something that can eat up Pedal Dance come out. Because that'll be a really bad time. Either way, Venusaur is here. In Mega form. I think Rock resists poison. Yes, it definitely does. Hence the attack was neutral. Psychic. Didn't do too much damage. We're fine. We can take another one. No problem. But that was that was dangerous. Definitely dangerous. But Venusaur is so thick. That crit didn't do a lot more than the previous attack. We must have got a low roll crit and then a high roll normal. And there goes the special defense. Doesn't matter though, this Venoshock will land, this will connect, this will KO. And what's going to happen next? Only time will tell. It's going to be a Kingdra. Okay. The switch might be advised now. But I think... no, we have a lowered special defense. We should switch out. Into who, though? Nessie? I think Nessie's our only option. Hopefully this thing isn't going to hurt us too bad. It's probably going to go for, like, Score. No, not Score. This is not a competitive thing. What's going to go for? Dragon Pulse? We can definitely eat that up, and definitely there was never a chance in hell for Tyrantrum to be a good switch in. The question is, can we hit a Sheer Cold? Eat up another Dragon Pulse. Alright, Nessie, we've already missed 4 out of 5 Sheer Colds. Hit this one for me. Damn it. Ice Beam it is. I'm not going to sit here and Sheer Cold forever while this thing does mad damage to us with its Dragon Pulse. This should do a good amount. I don't think we can live another one, so we're going to have to switch out. Wow, this is a pretty even battle right now. Like I said, we'll heal up with a Hyper Potion. Yeah, Hyper Potion will do the trick. We definitely need to buy more healing items, so we'll do that very quickly. But like I said, we'll heal up. We'll keep spamming the Ice Beam, and we should be able to take this Kingdra out, no problem. And decent damage. That's like 50 damage. It's a 5-hit KO, but we still can't risk it in case this thing has Sniper and lands a crit. Because the Sniper crit is double, which is a ridiculous amount of damage. Because normally... Why did I just use Surf? What's wrong with my brain? Wow. Okay. That was a waste of a turn. That was quad resisted. Definitely a waste of a turn. Let's hit this thing. Let's put in the finest. Was that a crit? That wasn't a crit, but it did a ridiculous amount of damage. We definitely have to heal up now. Solely because I wasted that turn using Surf. What was going on in my head? It would have automatically came up onto the right move when I hit fight. And for whatever reason, my brain said, hey, hold on. Let's move over to Surf. Either way, doesn't matter too much, because we are going to go for the Ice Beam this turn. And we almost clicked off onto something else. We'll take this. We should be living on around half HP. What do you reckon? A bit above half, and the Ice Beam will take this thing out. There's no way it's living. Even the lowest of low rolls with KO. And that time we got the crit, the pointless crit. Thank you, game. Thank you very much. Nessie and Brute Root gave some great experience, and Raichu is here. Who wants to take on Raichu? I think Greybeard does. Why? Because Greybeard has Earthquake, which is good. And we resist the electric type attacks, so we should be a-okay. It's definitely going to go for an electric type attack. There's no other reason not to. And we don't need that up too well. You can see Raichu is pretty strong, slash Greybeard's special defense isn't all that great. Grass Knot. This will do a good amount. But we live it. No problem. This should KO. We are a very strong Pokemon. Raichu is not very defensive. And there you go. Raichu is down. Not a problem. And that is our, I guess, trial battle to see if we're ready for Victory Road. So we did well. We get another level on Greybeard, getting close to our second level 60. And I think it's time that we end off this episode. So we'll head back to town. We'll heal up. We'll stock up on items. And then we'll call it an episode. I think this guy will step out of our way, though. Fantastic. Allow me to say it once more. Fantastic. May the road you and your Pokemon follow be filled with joy and success. Thanks, buddy, but I have to go back to town. I'm not sure if the entire area is all Victory Road, but we'll find out. That's not the item we want to go. We want to get on the bike. And now I think there's a trainer I skipped over here, so I've got to be careful. Where are you, trainer lady? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Yay! If she battled me, I would have been sad. We might battle at the beginning of next episode, because we'll probably take off from the same spot. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Either way, back in Snowbell City, rolling all the way around to the Pokemon Center. Where is it? It's up here? Yes, it is up here. And like I said, guys, we're going to call it an episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you want to see more episodes from this series, make sure you hit that subscribe button also to see new episodes as they come out. And finally, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed once again. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.